You know, it's an interesting thing though, Don. I still feel like I'm learning, and I always want to have that feeling. I want to feel like there's something I don't know yet, and not just material wise, but just performance wise. I really feel like as I've gone along in this business that the performance and whatever that is for you, it's different for everybody, but the performance is key. Some people are low energy, that's their performance. Some of them are high energy, that's their performance. Some of them are in between, some do whatever it is, but it's important to remember that there's an audience out there, and I want to give them me
Right.
because I'm the only person who can do that.
Right.
I can't, nobody can give them me. I can't give them somebody else, but I want to know when I'm out there that it is me.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain that to people who've never done stand up, but you can look at sometimes you can look at a joke written down and go, "Oh, I know whose joke that is." That is definitely so and so. You can just tell. But like when you look at some of these comedians who are working, they all have a different. These really successful comedians. There's a different way about them on stage. Bill Burr, Sebastian Maniscalco, you name them. These comics that are just rocking right now. But they're different because they're giving the audience them. Will
That-
Burr ain't pulling any punches out there. That's him.
Right.
Sebastian Maniscalco, that's him. Brian Regan, that's him. And it's good when you can find that early on and then just be comfortable. They call it finding your voice.
Yeah.
It's also how you attempt jokes and write jokes. But give them that performance. I always want to go out there on that stage. If nothing else, that audience knows I know what I'm doing, man. I'm a professional stand-up comic, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not just telling you jokes, which is
Right.
fine.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not just ripping out jokes that somebody else. This is me. Like I want them to know me when I'm done. Something about me,
Right.
and make it funny. I was always brought up in the business being told by those veteran comics, man, write about yourself, write about yourself, write about yourself, and um, I think that's okay. Also, if like you have a comic, let's say it was observational, something from the news.
Right.
Well, that they can still write about themselves because it's their opinion of that, right? So,
Right.
but I always like comedians who I know something about them and how they think when they're done.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You can learn from someone even if they're not telling you or pouring their heart out. You can learn something by just the jokes that they're telling, how they're saying it. And like you said too, if they are observational, you're seeing the world through their eyes. So you are
Exactly right.